Hi, my name is Eva, and this is our modern kitchen project.
My name is Jill Nord.
So my client actually purchased this house when they started working with me. They showed me some inspiration photos of the kitchens and bathrooms that they like. It was more modern, it was more bright and welcoming. So once I understood their style, I helped them pick the correct materials, pick the correct colors for their kitchen and bathrooms. And we were able to create a nice, beautiful, modern design that will also fit with their style and their new home.
Well, we moved into this home and the kitchen seemed a little outdated, and it was also, frankly, unusable from a cooking standpoint. There were two separate islands. It was very chopped up. The cabinets weren't big enough. So we decided we'd do a complete overhaul.
So when they purchased this house at first, this kitchen actually had two islands and the sink was away from the main parameters of the kitchen. It wasn't ergonomical and it didn't fit their style, or it wasn't useful for them. So we wanted to create one big island that everybody can sit around and it's more fits into the kitchen and fits into their style. The opportunities we saw was we wanted to take an advantage of the high ceilings, and by bringing the cabinets higher, we wanted to create more sleek look and more modern look. Again, they had two islands before, and when we create one big nice island, we wanted to make sure that they have enough walking space all around the kitchen, but still has a nice workspace, has a nice seating space, and overall that will fit into their style. They also had a built-in pantry on this side where the refrigerator is. We wanted to get rid of that and still give them some space to storage, but also make it more open and more modern.
We had been looking and looking through all the various, online, etc. And I knew what I wanted. I wanted a sort of modern, minimalist look, and I happened upon a picture that I saw, and I decided that would be exactly what I wanted, and I was going around trying to find that, and it was hard to do, but Eva came up with the idea of these cabinets, the white and the brown, and then I decided to add the floor as to sort of spice things up a little bit. I wasn't happy with the wood floor my choices for wood floor, but that's not really to do with the kitchen people. And so then with Eva's help, we sort of brought everything together. She recommended the countertops and a bunch of good ideas, and that's how it came to be.
The beauty of this project to me is modern, but it's still welcoming. With walnut cabinets, I think we have this deep rich color. With the sleek doors, it's actually very elegant, and I think walnut cabinets bring some warmth to this kitchen. This kitchen is one of the first things that you see when you enter to the house, and when you see this kitchen, in my opinion, it makes you want to see the rest of the house. It makes you want to have a journey in the house, and it's very welcoming and it's very wow.
The construction process, you have to understand, we were doing the entire house. Everything in this house was redone, and it was happening at the same time. So it was a little confusing at first, but I think we got into a nice little rhythm, and the people did a great job, very professional, and we were able to sort of stop the work on the other part while they did the main part of the kitchen. Didn't take really that long to get most of it done. And then, the little odds and ends, couple of cabinets here and there, were damaged perhaps in the delivery, so they came back and fixed those, and it's all done.
So I got this kitchen inspiration from my background. I like European modern kitchens, and honestly it's not too common in where we live in Maryland. A lot of houses you see is generally more traditional or transitional. So working with a modern kitchen design, it's actually really fun and it excites me more.
Very, very responsive. Luis is the project manager and he was very responsive. So I had no problem with getting in touch with them, asking questions. They would get back to me. Eva worked with us on the pricing for the extra, the electrical and the plumbing and all of that. So I was very happy with the communication.
So our cabinets are from St. Martin. We use Clayton style in walnut and bright white colors. I specifically like sleek doors because they are actually very easy to clean. On countertop we use Cambria iron bridge color. I love when the countertop goes as full height backsplash. It makes it also very easy to clean and it looks so clean. You don't have any grout lines. It's honestly the best materials in my opinion. Cambria has 95% quartz inside, which makes it very durable for the countertop. This specific countertop I think really fit into this design and brought some warmth into this kitchen even more, and it really matches with the walnut and white cabinets. We wanted to use some larger tiles on the floor that will complement with the cabinet colors and countertop colors. The floor we selected has whites, gold and grays inside, and I think it matches really nice with the style and colors. And again, we wanted appliance to match with our style as well. We selected the refrigerator that doesn't have handles, so that way we can put it close to the wall and it still looks clean and modern. So I like symmetry in the kitchens, but I kind of wanted to break it up just a little bit, so that's why we selected this hood and have a longer cabinet on top of the hood. And then by refrigerator, cooktop, and then double oven on being one perimeter and then sink in the middle, we created nice triangle in the kitchen that will work for our client and she can use it easily. So this kitchen doesn't take the direct sunlight and we wanted to make sure that there is enough lighting by putting some recessed light, tall kick lighting, under the cabinet lighting, and this nice modern pendant light. My favorite part of this kitchen is actually the colors. I love how the countertop blended with the walnut and white cabinets. When we have the full height backsplash, it really brings everything together. I think the biggest challenge for this kitchen was bringing everything in the island, having enough workspace, still seating space, and because of the shape of the kitchen, it was kind of tricky to make sure that they will actually have enough space to walk around the island.
I would definitely recommend them to my neighbors. I'm thrilled with the result. We just need a few accessories, but I'm thrilled with the result. I would definitely recommend them.